Shalom, shalom. All right, so what I'm working on today in today's project is my seed starting shelf. And I'll show you pretty much what I'm doing to save a little bit of money on this instead of buying like what you can go to the agroponic store and buy like a whole little stand. I'm using stuff that I already got. So I have a shelf right here that I had from last growing season. It's already got the lights, up there. So what I'm doing is taking some of this thick cloth that was pretty much on the property when we moved here, and I'm securing it on, just as you can see, with some screws in this plastic thing. And then I've got some of this this backing right here on there that I use for my greenhouse. I got some leftover pieces, so I'm pretty much securing this with just little screws like that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a piece of wood, long piece of wood, probably about 70 some inches, and put over the top so nothing can get in there, and it'll keep the keep it nice and warm in there. And last year when I was doing seedlings, man, all of my seedlings were doing phenomenal. And what happened was, man, we were raising chicklets, little chicks, and the chicks got big enough and they jumped and they dug all through my seedlings. So I wasn't able to use any of my seedlings last year. Ended up having to go and buy a bunch of store-bought plants and then replanting them. But this year is going to give me something that I can use from year to year. I've already cleared out a spot for it over there. And yeah, I'm just putting it together. This is the tarp. It's like a thick, it's almost, if you look at, this is pretty thick. This is not like weed barrier turf. I don't know what this is. Maybe this is like roofing, for roofing, but it is thick and you have to be able to cut it with some scissors. So I'm gonna pretty much get this for, I've got some heating mats that I'm gonna use on this setup right here. I've got the timer that I used last year, and that's gonna be the setup for this year, and I'm getting that going. But like I said, man, I already had this shelf pretty much ready to go. Hey, Sugar Mom. Hey, baby. Got the baby? Mm-hmm. Yep, so getting this together, and I'll show you the finished product once I'm done. All right, I'm back with the finished product. Show you what we got right here. So I took a board and ran along the top. Got a couple little couple little vents in there. Nothing big can get through there, like a bird won't be able to get through there, and that'll give it some ventilation. You know, I left this side right here a little bit loose so I can feed my wires through there. You know what I'm gonna do, I'll show you the roll-up part right here. This is the roll-up flap right here. Just roll that up top like that, and everything will be well lit. This is fastened down, and what you can do is you can grow all up in there. Got 2 levels of lights, and if I ever want to add to it, I can use the rest of that tarp right there. I need to find out what kind of tarp that is, because this is some thick stuff, and it's just been around on the property since we got here for probably about 2-3 years now, and I'm finally getting a use for it. I think it's roofing material, but there you go. I'm gonna put some boards in here to stop anything from coming up through the bottom, and that's pretty much it, man. That's a look at that bad boy right there, and you can just pull the flap down, and the weight of it is gonna stop anything from getting in there. So my chicks, if I raise some more chicks, they're not gonna be able to tear it up like they did before, and we'll be good to go. So there you have it. Just wanted to share that with you. That's the seed starting, you know, little shelf, and then I'll put my supplies down on the bottom, and we'll be good to go. Hope that helps somebody out if you're looking to, you know, do seed starting and starting your own seeds rather than buying the ones that are like $5 at the store. This will help you out. You see, I've got some of the old pods that I use, and you can see they got like bird poop and stuff on them from the chicks, and yeah, we're not doing that anymore. I lost about 3 weeks worth of progress by not having something like this and just leaving them on the shelf, and they ate me out, and can't afford to do that. So all right, here it is in place. I haven't wired it up yet. All I got to do is pretty much got an outlet right there. Let's see, outlet right there. And I can wire this bad boy up. That's the outlet. Pretty much plug everything in, but got it in place. Like I said, got the board on top. And we're gonna be able to grow us get some good seed starting in there right there. Got the mats in there to stop the stuff from falling through, catch any, that way the birds or anything can't get up in here, because we have birds that fly in here and try to nest, but we're good to go. Probably come back and clean this little bit of stuff off. This is from it sitting outside, this material sitting outside in the elements, but ain't gonna hurt nothing, ain't gonna stop the progress, and that's the Grow Greenhouse, man. Hope it helps you out. There you go. Shalom. Be blessed.